Hello, I'm Kerry and welcome to Piece of Paper. Today I'm going to show you what I've got in my most recent order from Stampin Up, which includes a few sneak peeks of things that will be available in January. So I'm just going to take out the paper packing and we can see what's inside. Let's start with having a look at the new catalogue, which will be available from January. I'm not allowed to show you the inside, but this is the cover, and we're really looking forward to showing you all the bits and pieces that I've got. So firstly, let's have a look at the pop-in buy dies, which I got in the sale. They're actually on a really good price. They're about £8. You can also get the stamps that go with them, but the stamps basically kind of put faces onto the popcorn container, which isn't really what I wanted to do. We are a popcorn family, and have previously done a layout about Layla spinning the wheel at a popcorn shop and winning a massive bag of popcorn. She actually did the exact same thing again this year. Here are the dies. You can see that's like a popcorn container from the cinema with like a little film strip inside. And then there's 3 different shaped pieces of popcorn with that internal section you can use to put some texture on each piece of popcorn, and then glasses and shoes if you want to make the tub into a little character. I'll just pop this one away back in its case, and then we can look at what else I've got. I think now we'll be moving on to paper. First up, we've got the Hobby Haven paper pack. This is actually available now. And the featured colours are Basic Beige, Cajun Craze, Coastal Cabana, Daffodil Delight, Early Espresso, Garden Green, Lost Lagoon, Mossy Meadow, Pecan Pie, Petal Pink and Secret Sea. Let's open it up and have a look at the paper inside. You get 2 identical double-sided sheets in each set, and I flipped those over so we can see. This first one here is books, then there's a kind of a splodgy pattern on the back of that one. The next one is beauty care type things, self-care. Sky's got one of these little jade rollers, so I'll probably use that for something like that for her. On the back of that is this paper, which definitely would not be something that I would choose. That kind of petal pink is really not one of my colours, maybe in very small amounts. Oh, try not to drop everything. Next up is the baking. So you can see there's a mixer and different utensils. We do quite a lot of baking in our house. Layla especially likes to bake, and we do often bake at Christmas, so that will be good for then. Then on the back of that one, we've got this garden green that's kind of like a checky type pattern. After that, we have got a very relaxing one, so comfy armchairs and lots of plants. I'm not exactly sure what I'd use that for, but I think I might manage to do something with it. Then this petal pink I would find more usable. It's kind of got like a graph mark on it, but it's sort of splodgy as well, so the paper has kind of a wash on it. Then this is one that I needed to get this paper set for because my mum has a birthday coming up soon. You'll see there's lots of sewing and knitting type things on this layout, and I'm definitely going to make my mum a birthday card using this paper because it's just right for the sorts of things that she spends her hobby time doing. And then on the back of that one, there's a really nice Coastal Cabana kind of a pattern, which I definitely would use as a more sort of a supporting paper. So we can use those to support all the different layouts. Now moving on. These are the Joyful Squares dies. You'll see they're in the new packaging where you've got pictures of the dies on the outside, and this coordinates with a new set of paper called the Square Snippets Designer Series paper. I haven't ordered the paper, but I do like to use die cuts quite a lot, so I have ordered this. So having a look inside, you can see that there's two frames, kind of one that's a square and then another one that cuts an actual frame shape out, and then a circle and some photo corners and some other scallopy leafy bits that will be good decorations as well. And we'll just pop that away. Next up, we have the Mixing Patterns Designer Series paper. This is actually something that Close to My Heart used to do. The colours are Balmy Blue, Bubble Bath, Daffodil Delight, Old Olive, Secret Sea and Strawberry Slush. These patterns tend to be finer and good as supporting papers. They coordinate with the various sets that come out at the same time. Close to My Heart used to make these, and I'm really glad Stampin' Up have brought them over. So this is a nice balmy blue with a white daisy style floral pattern on it. And then on the other side of this one is the Daffodil Delight paper. It's a nice stripe. Again, it's quite low key, quite monotone. Then we have a sort of circly Strawberry Slush, quite low key, a nice swirly pattern. And I think this might match some of those new dies that are coming out as well. Then this looks like a Secret Sea with kind of lines through it, but also on still quite a grungy background. Then we have a whitewash wood grain, which is always useful. We love a wood grain. Next up is the Strawberry Slush, kind of a chevron effect. Then Old Olive and White, another quite grungy pattern, good for backgrounds. This one has a Strawberry Slush kind of dot grid effect pattern on it, and again it's kind of a bit uneven in the print, so that's nice, it gives it a bit of variety. Then we have another Old Olive, but this time it's a stripe, and I do really like this. Again, it's sort of textured uneven stripes, and it looks like it has a little sort of scallop effect in the stripes as well. On the back of this one, we've got another pale pink. This again is a Strawberry Slush that's kind of a diamond pattern. And then next up, we have another in the Daffodil Delight, which has got tiny little geometric flowers on it, and you'll see different textures around the edge. And then on the back of that one, we've got another Balmy Blue, which again is a sort of geometric floral type pattern. So I think these are all going to be really useful. They tone in well with other things. They make great supporting papers. And finally, we've got the Nature Walk, which includes colours of Balmy Blue, Blueberry Bushel, Cloud Cover, Crumb Cake, Early Espresso, Garden Green, Lost Lagoon, Mossy Meadow, Night and Navy, Old Olive, Pecan Pie, Pretty Peacocks and Secret Sea. I'm really excited about these papers. I really fell in love with them. The first paper is this really nice grungy one that starts at the top with Old Olive and goes down through into darker colours. On the back of that is this really great navy that's got a grid pattern with a sort of textured background. Then we have another navy and pale blue one that's made with kind of sponge circles. This is the really dark grungy blue that you can see is very dark around the edges and gets a bit brighter in the middle. It reminds me a little bit of a forest actually. Then this one is Old Olive and Mossy Meadow, and it's kind of got like a army camouflage type vibe going on. Then we're moving into more of the turquoisey kind of colours. This again is quite a strong one, but you see the brush strokes going in different directions. Then the next one we have is Crumb Cake, and again that's a kind of textured grid, more shading at the bottom, and then it gets paler as we go up. On the back of that is this gorgeous one that's quite brown, but you'll see as well as the blotches, it's got little handwritten text through it. which I think is really, really beautiful. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but I'm definitely going to find something because I think it's gorgeous. Then we're on to another green based one, and this is another one that starts darker at the bottom and fades up, and you'll sort of see that it's like those splotchy sponge circles again, making those colours. This is another really greeny, grungy one. I think this will be a great supporting paper for so many outdoor layouts. Another one here is a really nice black, and this kind of has like paint drips coming down across it, with then also darkness at the bottom and also again at the top to bring that shading throughout. Oh, looks like I forgot to turn this one over. And then at the back here, we've got a nice pale grey, another sort of grungy one with rectangular grids across this one, which is something a bit different. Move these out of the way now because I did also buy the sticker sheet that coordinates with this paper pack. It's got some really great bits and pieces for scrapbooking. You see the titles at the top, and there's borders, banners, geotags, arrows, road signs, lots of little words that you can add into your embellishment clusters, like explore, walk, unstoppable, today was, documented, collect beautiful moments, and the title Chasing Adventure, Walking Through Nature is pretty perfect, really. There's also a couple of compasses here which always come in handy. I'm really inspired by this pack. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with it, but we did actually go on a walk to see a waterfall when we were in America. So that might be something that this would be really good for. And one last thing I wanted to show you before I go is just how I store my paper. I get these envelopes from Amazon, and they're 12 by 12, so they're perfect for filling in the standard scrapbook paper. So what I do is I pop my paper on the inside. I can just wiggle that one in, and then on the back I always put the stickers facing outwards so I can easily see them. And then you'll see at the bottom it has this little space where you can put a card in. So what I do is I cut out from the back card of one of the sheets that come with the paper or the stickers into the right size, and then I have all the details of the colours right to hand so I can check what inks or coordinating cardstock I might need. That's everything for today. Hope you've enjoyed it.